What's up, guys? So I came all the way to this place here late in the evening because I want to create a video that's very important and deep, and if just for the chance that it could reach the right people, I came all this way now because I can't record at home because my parents are at home, and came to this place for that purpose only, because I have this video idea that really hits deep and needs to reach some people, and I have a purpose with this video, let's say it that way. Like I have it with all my videos, but with this especially, I want to talk about bullying and about my experiences, because in the last video that I talked about bullying, which was my only video where I talked about bullying, somebody told me, keep doing those videos. They helped me a lot because I went through a similar thing. And my thought here is, if I can produce a video that's helping a lot of people, I'm going to do it. So here I am, going to talk a bit about my bullying experience. And by the way, when I complain, I don't know if I should say complain, but when I express my worries about getting no traffic, it's not because I see my viewers as a metric. It's because it's like you pour your heart into a video and it doesn't reach anyone. It's just frustrating. It's not because it's quite the opposite of seeing my viewers as a metric. Like, I want to reach people and to connect with people, but if I get like no traffic and the algorithm doesn't pick me up, it's like it's all work for nothing. And I just don't have a voice like that. I want a voice. I'm not in a position of power in real life, not at all. So this is what the only thing I have is maybe having a little bit of a voice on YouTube, but only if the algorithm allows it, and it's not really allowing it so far. So just a little clarification about, when you feel like when I talk about traffic and stuff, just so you don't feel like I care about the metrics. It's not the metrics that I care. It's about the connection that comes with it, with having some traffic. But let's start talking about the bullying. So yeah, one of the worst things right off the bat was when I was like 12 years old, and this kid that was older than me, and because he was older, he was obviously a lot stronger and taller. Not obviously, it's not always that way, but it's usually that way. When in that age, when you're 1 year older, it makes a big difference in how your body is composed of, and you're usually just stronger. And yeah, and this kid, one day, he bullied me a lot. He always put some berry stuff on my t-shirt and basically bullied me about it, made fun of me because he basically put this berry stuff on my t-shirt, and I couldn't wash it out, so it would still stay there. So he will keep doing it and making fun of me, and just in general always making fun of me and bullying me. So one day I was like, okay, maybe I need to show him that, hey, I will stand up for myself. And I, with all the courage I had, even though he was much bigger and taller and older than me, I pushed him and I said, hey, like in a way of standing up for myself, right? So what he did was he took that as an excuse to grab me, to fight with me and grab me. And it wasn't really a fight. It was very one-sided. He was just trying to grab me, get a hold of me. But he grabbed me, put me into a, what's it called? Headlock, I think. Yeah, headlock. He put me in a headlock, and he broke my foot. And when I went home, I basically had to, how do you say, stumble, or like with one leg, walk one leg home, barely being, not really being able to use I think it was my left foot that he broke. And basically I told my mother and the doctors that it was because I I was carrying the goal from soccer and it fell on my foot. That's how I broke it, and they bought it. That's when I realized that I'm a good actor, because it was such a shitty story, but I made them believe it because I was ashamed and I didn't want to tell anyone. Yeah, I also may have thought that telling people would cause more problems and more bullying, so I didn't tell anyone. And basically, then yeah, I had a broken foot and stuff. And the next day, I went to school. This guy looked at me, started smiling, and said, "Who did you get that from?" That was so shitty, because I hoped that maybe things would improve after this, but they didn't. He just put salt into the wound. So that was pretty shitty. One other shitty experience was when, when I was 12, I went to this new school. My mother sent me to this new school because she thought it was better, but that's where all the problematic people were. And nearly none of my old school were there. They all went to a different school, and my mother sent me to another school because she thought that school was bad, but it turned out it was the much better school. I mean, the school that I was supposed to go. And she sent me to the one with all the problems. Like, I'm not here blaming my mother, but I'm just stating things how they happened. But so when I was 12 years old, I went to this school with all those problematic people, and my class was even the most problematic one. And I got bullied right from the start, a lot, all the time. I just went to school just to get mocked and bullied. That was like my only purpose. I'm just here for people to make fun of me. And I remember once when I got sick, and when I got sick and I went back to school, then it's like a bit like a joke that you say in Switzerland, like, "Oh, you survived." I don't know if they also say it in other countries, but this guy said, "Oh, you survived." And my video cut because I had no storage left. But basically this kid said, you survived. What a pity, what a shame," and stuff. So that felt bad too, people wanting you to be dead just because you're a bit of a nerd and a bit different. And basically so the worst bullying was from 12 to 14. Then when I went to in Switzerland, it's called the gymnasium. Unfortunately, a kid that was in my class with me in the school, gymnasium is like, I don't know, a bit higher education, when you pass an exam. And a kid that I was in class with before that told people some things about me, some gossips that were not true and really hurtful and harmful. He went to the same class as me in the gymnasium too, so that was shitty. And also got bullied a bit there, but also because I didn't really behave right in the group chat and stuff. I kind of wanted attention and to entertain people. So understandably I got kicked out from the group chat. Then I got into a private school for half a year, for a semester, and there I got bullied too and also kicked out from the group chat, and this time for no reason. And basically the kids there were like 18, like I was like 14 and one kid was like 18, some were 17, so much older. They were like much behind in education and stuff. But yeah, then I went to the public school gymnasium, it's called, as I said, again, and there I kind of got bullied, but not too badly. And as I started getting more and more interested in sports, that kind of made me get much less bullied, and eventually not bullied anymore when I hit puberty, really. And I changed a lot, because during the times where I was bullied, I was just a super nerd. I was super small, super short and skinny and stuff. And then when I hit puberty, I got much more athletic and I guess more intimidating, and not bullied much anymore. But what I want to do with this video is I have to say it, I have to complain again. I have to complain that this shit gets no traffic. I put my heart into this video and nobody's going to see it. I'm just putting it out there because my last video got a little bit more views than usual, and when that happens, usually the next videos are like no views again. But man, in the very unlikely opportunity that someone sees this, man, I'm telling this to you to make you feel better, to make you feel less lonely, to know that I've been through similar shit like you. I basically, in the other video, somebody was really happy that I did it and said that he went through something similar, and that's exactly what I want to achieve with those videos. I want to talk about relatable stuff, and yeah, then you can draw your connection from that and hopefully feel a bit more light, a bit less lonely. And in the end, I want to tell you, please check out my membership, The Aligned Dream. There we can connect. I also give free coaching sessions. You can just contact me on my email, which is on the website. And if you want a free coaching session, I'm happy to help you. I'm really doing this to help people. I really enjoy coaching and helping people, and I also do it for free sometimes. So if you're lucky and watched until here, just contact me on my email. And sorry is this a distracting thing, doing weird things with my arm? I don't know. Nobody is watching until here. If you're still watching, then you're very, very, very special, and drop a comment and I'll give you a free ebook. All right. Okay, so we have two things. You have free, if you watch until here, you have the chance to contact me and get a free coaching session, and you also get a free ebook from me, 48 pages. If you comment down below that you want the ebook, and then you can contact me on my email. But yeah, so guys, last message: don't bully people. And I'm not angry at anyone. I know we all make mistakes, and that's just human nature. But don't bully people. It's really it's a very dark thing to do, and I don't like to use the word dark because I like the word dark. I say the word nasty. It's a nasty thing to do, and it can have very bad consequences for the victims. So be kind to each other, connect with each other. I'm building this YouTube channel and my Discord server, which is also the link on my profile, by the way, and my other social media channels to give people a platform to connect and to care and to be kind to each other. That's what I want to create. So I want to end the message with that. Thank you very much for watching. See you till the next one.